Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look again here at Solana, seeing what's going on. Thanks for the awesome comments from earlier. Whoever mentioned that I should never open a video with, we need to start shorting this coin. That was obviously a joke. I hope you understand. The common narrative here is do not short this coin. And that holds true still so far at this point because it's doing very, very well, bouncing out that 0.236 fib. So we're going to discuss potential for liquidation because there is a liquidation level up here at close to about 99. I'm willing to bet we have an increased amount of liquidation at the higher level, so we can jump right into that. So again, if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, love to teach people to trade. Hope you can learn something today. And what do you know? Big surprise, a lot more shorts are entering the market at $99.9. Okay, so again, this isn't like a massive concentration. We got way more leverage at $90.20, or just say round number $90, but that $100 mark, it sure does look like a target. Again, we're closer to that right now. The price is progressing. We'll see here soon, obviously, if it's worth taking an entry or if we want to hold off. But I think that $100 mark is just an inevitability at this point. I said a couple of days ago it's probably going to happen within the next couple of weeks. I didn't think it was going to happen in a couple of days. That's awesome. All right, enough about that. Quickly to congratulate community members here. Thanks again so much for the wonderful feedback. Gala trade was really nice, 33% in 23 hours. We took a really old near protocol, 198%. More important, we took recent ARB in 24 days. It's roughly 3.5 weeks, 87%. And then OP chart a trade from last week, 85% there. Okay, so awesome stuff. We do have a position open with the graph that is currently in profit, soon to hit its profit target. Let's talk about Solana. So let's see what's going on the daily and work our way down because we're almost close to the we're really close to the candlestick close. So I want to kind of just preface and note a couple of things from earlier today that I noticed. We do have a fair value gap down as low as about $84. So these are not always filled, but if they are, it's oftentimes partial. So if the price does end up pulling back, just say for example, we could see something like that happen, right, where it just comes down halfway and continues upwards. There's also some things to note here as well. The stochastic RSI is still swinging up very strong. RSI is above money flow index, which isn't great, but on the daily time frame, I don't care too much about that. The key here is that the MACD is converging significantly, letting us know we're still on the right side of tracks, and we're well over the 20-day SMA. All positive factors. It's hard to find a negative daily time frame right now for most coins. The truth is that's just kind of how it looks right now. But there's nothing kind of telling it's going to move because a lot of times that with that delay, it'll kind of forecast the price is starting to lose momentum. We're not seeing that. With this here though, we are seeing a bit of a shift in momentum here with the stochastic RSI swinging down. We do have money flow index and RSI up still high. That's a very good thing. Staying over 70 is great. I love to see that. That's personally one of my favorite things. And of course, we can see MACD is trying to diverge, but hasn't yet. Okay. Most of these are still good. I would say that you could consider some of them negative or adverse, but considering the circumstances and how many coins are performing similar to this, or question, how many coins do well while showing this kind of indication, overextension times 10, like this, there's some crazy overextensions right now and they just keep going. Like it feels weird to take a long at the top, but it's actually a very normal thing. So we take a look at this here. What I mean by that is that the TD sequential is telling us the price action is no longer going to continue higher because it's massively overextended. Truth is, it wicked down a little bit, consolidated nicely here in this range. The lowest close we saw was at roughly $94, and the price is still going up with a nice little reset there. We're at a 1 out of potentially another 8 more candles. So we could have literally 36 hours continuation to the upside. Coincidentally, that's roughly how much time is in a weekend. Well, obviously it's more like 2 days, but you get it. You can round up to 48. All right, so folks, again, awesome stuff here. We like to see this for Solana. I do feel like $100 is going to be it's going to be tested. And I shouldn't use the words I feel because it's not really feeling. It's just everything we see here so far is telling us that. Let's look at the cloud. I'm very, very curious where we're at here. We've obviously been above it this whole time. Strong, heavy amount of volume at $94 as expected. Or we talked about that earlier being an important level. And closing above that today is going to be really awesome. So at this point, I mean, if the price continues up like it is, then this guy's just going to skip out altogether. And then we got the conversion line above the baseline. Like we've got all reasons to consider either a long position or to keep our long position open. Okay. Again, I say keep long position open because we have a long open with our trading bot, which is in our Premium Plus group here. We took 13% in 6 hours earlier today. Same thing with Matic. That was a little bit older of a trade, but these are long positions doing very well. Again, I like to advise on this because somebody asked me, hey, why do I get so many Solana signals on our day trading? Some are going up, some are going down, almost concurrently. And you got to recognize coins like this are moving really fast. This coin has a tendency of switching gears really quick. So just maybe pump the brakes on that, let it kind of calm down a little bit, and then consider a trade. But always use your own risk tolerance and always use your own TA when you're trading with my day trading bot. And just in general, when you're day trading, you have to keep an eye on it, and you got to keep your head on a swivel. Exactly the reason I don't day trade anymore, and I let the bot do it for me, right? I more so gravitate towards swing trading because it's super less stress. Anyways, long story short here is that we're in good shape. This upper level of liquidity should be swept. I think $100 is an absolute target, and I do think we're going to see that happen here soon. This fair value gap just got filled at 97.65. So really, at this point, I think we're going to see the price go up. Where it goes from there, I can post this on our playout chart. We can go ahead and reverse our fibs just to kind of give you perspective. Make sure I didn't deselect that because I always get the question, how much further is it going to go? 1.272 is the most common initial rejection once the price breaks through that 1 mark. In other words, 1 is right here as our baseline. We can see 1.272, so there's probability the price continues upwards. It'll do one of these. Okay, I'll post this again on our playout chart so you can kind of see roughly what we're looking at, but that's generally the concept. Is it going to hit $108 in 24 hours? Maybe, maybe not. It's definitely possible though, okay? All right, folks, that's all we got here for you. Make sure, again, if you haven't already, phenomenal feedback from our community. Deeply appreciate the opportunity, Bitunix, with our community. No KYC, no VPN exchange. Link down below. You get some awesome benefit rewards by using them. And I can tell you they're going to be part of our trading competitions here soon. Really, really cool stuff coming with them. Thanks again so much again for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Like the video before you forget, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.